So astrology could play a much bigger part in your friendships than you know. Astrologer and life coach Quan Tracy Cherry is here to explain. So we were having a phone conversation the other day talking about the rule of 60. So what exactly is this?
Well, let's say you're born on September 21st, right? So you just count 60 days either way. So July 21st is your friend, so that would be, let's say you're late Virgo. So your friendships would be in Cancer, the 60 days before. And if you go 60 days the other way, you'd be in Scorpio. So the compatibility is about 60 days apart, those signs. And then if you do 120 days, then you're in the same element. So that would be Virgo, 120 days would be Taurus, and then the other way would be Capricorn. So it's just an easy way to figure out who your friends can be.
Well, that's true. And you know, if you're like us here on Better Kansas City with so many people coming in and out the doors, we've got friends in every sign. So it's important to maybe use those rules, but also get along with everybody.
Well, yeah, just the Dr. Baum, I was talking to her and she said she was a Leo, and I said, and you're also a Leo, and I said your friendship sign.
We hang out together,
are Gemini and Libra, and she said her best friend was Gemini. So it does work out that way. And you know, there are exceptions to every rule, but you know, and I've got the equal-minded on because friendship is about being equal-minded and having someone to listen. Now, the major friendship sign is Aquarius. So everybody needs
an Aquarius.
Needs an Aquarian in their life because they are the sign of philia, which is the Greek root word of Philadelphia, which means brotherly love. So Aquarius is about philia, brotherly love.
Well, and Aquarius also understands the zodiac and astrology the best as well. So, you know, we can tie it all together there.
Yes, they can.
Okay, so let's also talk about these rules and how can they actually help us so that we're sure we're speaking the same language?
Well, they help us through the fact that, first of all, a good friend is someone who listens. You know, someone who doesn't make the judgment before they hear the whole story. And so you want someone who's not only a good listener, but is not interrupting and is willing to hear what it is that you're really trying to say. So and I think astrology, we use it so we have better self-reflection. So it's not you're destined to be something. You're trying to understand yourself better so you can have better understanding of other people.
And how does that understanding actually play into our relationships, whether they're friendships, marriages, somebody that you're dating, anything?
That's a great question. I just think that if, in terms of the long-term marriage, a friendship has to be a component of it because there's honesty and directness. And, you know, friendship is about knowledge, not necessarily believing something about someone. And that's why even my website is Belief is Not Required, because it's about knowing who you are and how you express that with others.
Okay, so let's say I'm a Leo, right?
Yes.
And I understand that maybe Gemini's my sign for great friends, but
Or
I've
Libra.
got friends, you know, in all the different elements.
Yes. Well, what happens is that when people ask me what's my best mate, I ask the question, well, how much evolution do you want? How much growth do you want? So let's say that you have a lot of water signs, because we were talking about that,
So many water
Pisces or
signs.
Scorpio or Cancer. You like people who are empathic and who have a lot of soul and who really are there for you in times of need, because that's what water signs, that's what we excel at. So when you get a certain element that you have around you a lot, it tells me a lot about your character and your spirit.
Okay. Well, Quan, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome,
dropping
Belinda.
all of that knowledge. Amazing there.
Thanks. Good to see you.